153 people have water. I'm proud of you. Good job. Good job, chat. Spirulina. What is this? Ah, nice. Blue-green algae has many potential health benefits. Nice, nice, very good. Very good. Taste test. I never had the purple one, I think. Live taste test on stream. Tastes like a smoothie. After the stream, by the way, we're not gonna stream for long. I set a timer. We're only gonna stream for 2 hours. It's not short stream, but it's short to compare to other streams. Because after the stream, I'm gonna hop on Ethan's stream. That will start at 8:30, and it's gonna be the tattoo stream. We have like little fake tattoo pens, and we're gonna draw a tattoo on each other. So leave me suggestions on what tattoo I should draw on Ethan. But I'm sure Ethan will do like a little poll or something on his side. A frog? I'm really bad at drawing frogs. A lot of commissions, when I did commissions, a lot of people messaged me about like, can you draw some frog for me? Like, no, I already drew like 3. Okay, let's start the game up. Funny music gone. It's very quiet now. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. I have what? Are we ready? The Stanley Parable. Ooh, okay. Let me register. It does, okay. Let me know if this sounds. I feel like it's very loud. Is this better? Closed caption. You can change the caption language in Steam. Right click the game entry, click subtitles only. Full captions. Okay. Wait. What does that mean? Subtitles, right? Is it still loud? Or is it good? Ida Alina, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. I feel like it's still loud. Aniram, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. How is the music right now? Audio's great. Oh, thank you for the flowers, Heidi. Do I put subtitles only or full captions? I don't really know what that means. No way you're playing this masterpiece of a game? I have no idea what I'm playing. I literally just saw a very short clip on TikTok and I was like, yes, we're gonna play that because I have no idea what else I would play. Full captions? Subtitles sounds correct. Okay. I'll listen to Owen. Hype train level 4? Wow. Good Knut. I keep forgetting, right, that we have still the voice mods. Voice mod doesn't work. Oh, full caption sounds like a show now opens drawer type caption. Okay, that's fine. Subtitles is good then. I don't know why the voice mod. Okay, shall we begin the game? You can see this little. Oh, let's go very. Okay, let's start. End is never. The end is never. The end is loading. Net. Okay. Sure. I have tea. I have aloe vera tea. And a strawberry mug.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Oh well,
as though he had been
as long
made
as he's
exactly
happy.
for this job. And Stanley was happy.
That's good. As long as he's happy.
And then one
pushing
day,
buttons.
something very peculiar happened.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
With your tendency
Something
to
he
do
would
the
never
exact
quite
opposite
forget.
of what you're told to do, I can
He had
tell
been at
this
his
game
desk
is
for
gonna be
nearly an
great
hour
law.
What does
when
that
he
mean?
realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Okay.
call a meeting, or even say hi.
They're playing a prank on
Never
him.
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest
Hey,
time.
Doris.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Can I type something? No. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Is it okay, wait. This needs to be a little bit. Okay, that's better. What does it say? What does that say? Mondays? Okay, what time is it? Okay. Different offices. None of my
All of
coworkers
his
are here.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
playing
go
a
to the
prank.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Oh,
memo.
I hate Mondays.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm going way too fast. I hate that. It's like sliding around. Floor is ice. Your local menace. Thank you for the raid of 14 people. Welcome, raiders. We're playing the Stanley Parable. I have no idea what this game is. How come we have an office, right? How come we have an office? Our office closed, okay. But these people, they only have like a desk. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. It's like the back rooms. A painting of a leaf. Well, not a painting, a photograph. Hello, raiders. Thank you for the raid.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aha. I see. I see what I see.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. You think I'm gonna listen to a voice?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all,
Thank you
just
for
to
the
spend a
flowers
few
again.
moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Am I supposed to do something? Can I buy a drink? Cold drinks.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so
I
utterly
would say so.
captivating
Yes.
that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes. I would say it's worth it.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Are you sure? There's another. I'm not gonna listen to you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. What? Oh my god. How do they even get up there? Like to those packages up there? What? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. No way. Will cause death. You sure? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 500. Well, okay, look. If you jump off, you're not gonna have a penalty to pay. You're gonna be dead.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yes. It's like go from the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we listen? Do we listen this time? Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
I need to see the employee lounge again. Chat. This is
Wow.
truly stunning.
Yes, this room.
Look at it.
What a beautiful room. What
The
a
photos?
gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yes.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can we
Look,
stand still
Stanley,
now?
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
That's
the story
suspicious.
has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been
It's
neglecting,
listed Ali.
Stanley.
Thank you for the gift itself.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
I don't know her. Wait.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
Is it Doris? It's a dark room. Damn.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Doris
to
doesn't know
reach
how to
out
pick
to
do the
her.
phone. Like,
If you can truly
use the phone?
place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
nah. I don't trust it. Do we pick up the phone? Is it Queen Doris?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
No.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All
Run,
right.
I can't run. I can't run.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
That's rude.
Trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
That
Let
you're
me
not
show
to
you
be
what's
trusted.
really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
What?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh! Good morning, employee 427. Press C on your keyboard. Is the mannequin gonna kill me?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay, I tried pressing a different number, but it doesn't work.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press 4. Nah. Yeah, no, 5 sounds safer. How did you know I pressed 5? Because I actually did. It just didn't work.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where is the TV?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss,
Why is there
everyone in
sofa
the
around?
building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Fun.
The thought excited him terribly.
Really? Press 3 to spend time with the boss. With the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
To tell your kids a story?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press R to tell your wife you love her.
But no answer. How could there possibly be?
Disappeared.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
2 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Well, now I'm gonna do it. Please press 9 to go to work.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Put a mirror in front of me. Please press E to question nothing. No. Hey, Doris. I'm questioning everything. Absolutely everything. Let me go. Press the button F. Pressing every button but E. Okay, nothing's happening.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't
Hey,
make
Doris.
the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
I'm sorry.
And I tried.
That spooked me. Ethan. I love you. Oh, we're back. Okay. Ooh. The floor is different. The floor
All
is
of his
messy.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't
Stanley
like
decided to
a
go to
mess.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I need to clean up first. I can't. When I click a button, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I really don't want to listen. Hannah, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Go right. Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime.
And
a
he's
work of
terrible
art.
at following
What
directions.
was it about
I
this
know.
room that
I know
called
my
so
directions.
deeply and
I
so
don't need to follow
personally
directions. I know
Stanley?
exactly where I'm going.
Its grace, its subtle charm. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, see, if I go forward now, is it gonna be the same? I think it's gonna be the same.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh, but there's a big red button. I can't go forward if there's a big red button. Let me press it. I pushed the button.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Huh. Yeah, sure. Okay, there's no other way.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Well, now I want to go left.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
This guy's indecisive.
Let's see.
I'll just choose for you.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes, I've got it now. This
Do
story
you?
is absolutely, definitely this way.
There's a car. It's gonna run me over. Hello. Is anyone in? This is spooky. I don't like it.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Are you spying on me?
Okay. We just have to get back to
Fired.
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
I'm sorry.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From
Paperback,
the top.
thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Eve. I love you. What? From the beginning? Oh my god. At least
All of his co-workers were gone.
what
Did it mean?
clean up the mess.
Stanley
So
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
at least they cleaned up the mess. This guy didn't. Oh my god.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No,
We broke the
I
game.
restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
This
Everything
gives
should be... Oh, did something
what's it called?
change?
Good Place
Stanley,
vibes.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with
Has
all the
anyone
monitors?
else seen Good
Did you
Place
move the
on
story
Netflix?
somewhere or... Hold on.
If not,
Why
you should
am I
watch it.
asking
It's
you?
really fun.
I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
I can choose.
Let's find the story.
Ooh. This way. I'm just randomly going. Oh, this is the back rooms now. Okay. Ooh, wait, a mess. Where are we supposed to go?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
I'm
promise you
having fun.
there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll
And
ever
Iram, thank
progress
you
by
for the 10
starting
gifted
over
subs.
and over again.
Thank you.
But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, I was having fun, dude. Okay. Fruit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. There's a spilled coffee.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This doesn't look fun.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you
There's
know
no
what?
doors.
Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh no.
This looks
No,
kinda
I
like the
don't
back
feel right
rooms,
about
which
this.
remember me. Andy, do you plan to continue playing it? I am having so much fun watching this.
Yes, I really do want to continue the back rooms.
Oh, we both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yes, I
Some
did.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Again? Oh my god.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Just follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure the last time we went this way.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
But, okay. Follow the red, yellow line. That's the beginning, okay. Following the yellow brick road.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
Yes.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
I have no clue what he's talking
Now,
about.
if my experience of your existence
I'm gonna be honest, I
rests
stopped
inside
listening.
of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with
Okay,
all that.
look.
You know what?
Listen.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I don't know what kind of creature you are, but humans cannot walk on walls. So how am I supposed to follow your yellow line? Huh? I hate the music. Is it copyrighted? Shouldn't be. This way. Okay, not this way. Ooh, mugs. So many mugs. Oh my god. See, that's impossible. Whee. This is so confusing.
Wait, cut the music.
Oh.
Go back and look at that fern.
Okay.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Remember every single piece of leaf, chat. I trust you. Every single piece of leaf. Look, that one up there is nicked by a bug, probably. Fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
You messed up the line. You had one job. Ooh.
Oh, no. restart again? Line, how could you have done this to us?
Nice.
And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Okay. Oh, he's not talking.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure, is there no other door open?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
The line
I'd
does not
also
give
like
up.
to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it. It's kind of bright. Ooh, there we go.
Ah, a choice. We get to
Choice.
make a decision.
Okay.
From here, the story is in our control. How important we
It's in my
mustn't
control.
squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
Aim zoomy.
somewhere that
What for?
go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in
Looking in
turn
the other
means that
opposite
our
direction.
destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door
I'm not
lead
listening
us
to
to
him.
where we're going? And since the
I have no
answer
idea
is
what
clearly
he just
yes,
said.
then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct
Paperback, thank you
Another
for
victory for
another
logic.
10 gifted subs.
one. Come, Stanley.
Thank
our
you, Ethan.
destiny awaits.
What? What if I don't want to? What did he just say? I wasn't listening at all. The confusing ending?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what?
Is this one
Am
of the
I just
endings?
supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
Molly,
I
thank you
don't
for the
want it to
prime
be.
sub.
I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do
Okay,
it.
can I
I
sit down
won't
while
do
you
it.
make up your mind?
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
I didn't expect that.
Will someone-
Scream.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What? Thank you for the flowers, Ruby. Is this my office?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh,
Stanley decided
okay.
to go to the meeting room.
he
Perhaps he
okay?
had simply missed a memo.
Was his memory erased? Do we listen to him this time?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Oh.
left.
Attack on Titan. Hello. What did you say? Left?
This was not the correct way to the
Oh.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
I?
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Standing now in this incredible room,
love
Stanley
this
for the
room.
first time
Amazing
understood
room.
true happiness.
Yes.
Then the feeling, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took
I know,
the
Rob.
first
Thank you
open
for
door
another
on his
10
left.
gifted subs. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna listen to him here. Because
And
last
so
time
he
we
detoured
last time
through
we
the
went there,
maintenance
right?
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
Targets
his
push
boss's
for
office,
funding for
hoping he might
R&D
find an
of
answer
new
there.
coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Who locked Chris up in the broom closet? It's Ken. Noot noot. Hire
If you're
someone to.
enjoying this currently, I recommend the DLC for the game.
Ooh, there's a DLC.
Gets a bunch of new stuff. The hole and buckets.
Buckets. That convinced me. Buckets. Hire someone to synergize papers.
Stanley
What does
just
that
stood
mean?
there doing nothing at all.
I'm
He
reading.
seems to think I have nothing better to do. I tell him to sit down and describe every fascinating
love
little
you.
detail of his inability to do anything. This is why
I am
Stanley and I are
reading.
on such good terms.
Okay, papers are too syner. What does that mean? Fire paper guy. Fire paper guy. Oh. Ethan, they're firing you. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Not me. I'm not gonna fire my boyfriend. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the. Tomorrow. Complete today's unfinished agenda that I did.
Mwah.
I love you. Write next day's agenda. Okay. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work. Wait, I was reading. Damn. Ooh, there's something back there. Do not alter without consulting while board manager. Office party? Hell yeah. I don't care about the rest of it. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Ooh, by quarter. Everyone in this office is bi. We need less reviews. What do you mean? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters? Charts need. Work harder. Hard worker. Work something. Throw something in the ideas bin.
Mass attack starts in
Oh my god.
5,
that
4,
scares me
3,
every time.
2, 1.
This is gonna be
Mass
loud.
attack.
Oh. Thank you for the flowers, everyone. Oh my god. You can't even see the screen. Oh my god. Oh my god. It just keeps going. This is so loud. Oh my god. Okay, I put the audio down, so I hope the audio will be back to what it was before. If the game is too quiet or too loud, let me know. That was insane. Best mass attack ever. There's so many people here. Hello. Okay. Shall we continue? Oh, wait. There's something behind this. Better safe than profits? Business club. What do people want? Things. Money? More money. Things, but... Oh my god. Ethan, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Thank you for the 50 subs. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay. Things but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things. Oh. Thank you, Gumi. Oh my god. There's so much happening. Synchronize core value shift global market. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Broom closet? Wait. Chris? Chris, are you in there? Maybe they got him out.
This paperback guy seems kinda obsessed with you. I'd watch your back kinda suits.
True. He's so obsessed with me. There you go, chat. The pigeon has pooped on you. Wait, what did he say? Up or down? I don't remember. Wait, was it up or down? What did he say? Where are we supposed to go?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
I do the wrong thing even without listening
And in such a
to what he said.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example,
You're crazy.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
It's because when I walk past, there's a gush of
This is
wind
all too
that
strange.
closes.
It can't be real. But at last, he came to the conclusion
That
it had
closes
been
the
on
doors.
tip of his tongue. He just
What is
hadn't
happening on
found the
screen?
words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
I did not say that.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself,
I never said I was
suppose
crazy.
I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above
Ooh,
the
okay.
ground.
We're flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice.
I gotta be honest, I'm
describing
not
me,
listening to half of
thinking
what
about how
he
it's
says.
describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't
Stuck in a
have to
loop.
take responsibility for himself?
Stuck in a
Stanley is as
stuck
awake
in a
right
loop.
now
I
as
have
he's
soup.
ever been in his life.
I want soup.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he
Maybe
was
the voice
in
is dreaming.
control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Yeah.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air
still
of
woke.
a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
He would be a good voice for like
My
an audiobook.
life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I never said I wouldn't. Nope. We're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Is this guy okay?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay. Or someone else now.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Hey,
She
dudes.
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
You should maybe
And
call
then
the
she
ambulance
turned
now.
and ran.
Oh, okay. That makes her suspicious. If the police saw that, it was like, you're subject number, like, suspect number 1 now. And we're back. And we're alive.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
It was a photo. It was a green one. Now, where's the fern? He said the fern would be important.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, we'll listen this time. We'll listen.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Yeah,
You said you wanted soup. Do you want gazpacho?
I'm okay. Thank you. I love you.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Did he say up?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, his boss's office is fancy. boss.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Massive.
Stanley was once again
Turgil, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you.
stunned to discover not an
Oops.
indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
What's the number? What was the number? I forgot the number. And where was it? Oh, here.
Stanley just
Two.
sat around twiddling his thumbs.
2.
Trying to input anything on the
8.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Sirius Black, thank you for
Stanley
the,
happened to input the correct code
gifted
by
sub,
sheer
thank you.
luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Secret passageway. Red button. Okay, wait. That looks dangerous. That looks suspicious. That's very claustrophobic. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This looks dangerous.
Stanley
Oh my
walked
God.
straight ahead through the
What?
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Did I? Chat. Little Lulu, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Oh, you're just saying that. You're just saying that so I would turn around.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yeah, you're definitely saying that just so I would turn around.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. Whee! See, we're alive. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Uh-oh.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He
I
doesn't
can't
know the
escape.
real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss.
Oh, that's-
like plugging the eyeballs from a blind man.
I can't escape over there.
So
I can
he
jump out.
signed and willingly accepted this violent end
I
to
can
his
jump
brief
out.
and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Well, obviously not. I'm safe. See?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
A different narrator. Ooh, Fancy.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
Obviously, yeah.
Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, okay. We're in a museum. Credits. Written and designed by Davey Vreeden and William Poog. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. We're in a museum. Maintenance room. What is this? We haven't seen this. Spoilers. Where am I supposed to go? I don't want spoilers. Ooh, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to
Hey
be
Andy, I was
free.
wondering what your favorite Taylor Swift album is and also what your favorite Barbie movie is. Smiley face.
Fearless.
Have
and
a good day.
I don't know. I like Princess and the Pauper. I like Barbie, like the French one, the Fashion Fairy Tale, was it? And then the one where the Barbie surfs. Ooh. There we go.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not.
So black.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
What?
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
What is happening? What happened? Am I supposed to do something? Am I at the end? Did I do it? What do I do? Begin the game again. Is this it? Do I have to restart? I think you were supposed to press escape. Oh. There's still more endings though. Do I press play again?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
How do I skip it? He's quiet. Into a different path. Okay. Well, okay. Last time we listened to him, right? Or do we need to listen from
When Stanley
to him
came
from the
to a
beginning?
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's listen to him. But not too much.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh, he'll do
And
this
then
again.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself,
Okay. I'm not going through all of that again.
already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. When Stanley came to a set of
Maybe
two
we need to go
open
to the mind
doors,
controlling
he
room.
entered the door on his left.
Are we going to mind
Yet
controlling
there was
thing?
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's this? Execute. Okay. Whatever.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
What was the
not
number?
an indication of any human life.
It was 2.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Why did the windows open? Like closed. What? Button. Your button is the most relatable quote I've ever heard. Listen, I see a button and I have to press it. Especially
Stanley
if it's
walked straight
big
ahead
and
through
red.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Sure.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Hi Andy, I was
What
wondering, do you have any book recommendations?
I don't read books. I don't read books. I don't have any book recommendations. What books have I read? I've read books before, but I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I don't read books. When I was a kid, I used to read Warrior Cats. That counts as reading, right? It was years and years ago, but...
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What? What did he say? I have the strength to do anything. Button.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Ooh.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
What happened to
screen.
that one?
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fired.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
the
it
boss?
blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
Fired.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Hi, Andy.
It was
How are you feeling
unthinkable.
today?
I'm
Wasn't
good,
it?
thank you.
Was it
How are
even
you?
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
And how will I do that? Facility palette? What's this? 4. Wait, there's numbers. 5. Is there other numbers? Ooh, there. Okay. Where's number 3? There's 1, 2. 4, 5. Where is 3? Here, okay. 1, 2. 3. Or do I have to press that? No, there's no 0. 4. 5. That did nothing.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Blackness and a rising chill of
Craven.
uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the
win.
machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I win.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
You win
But
number
as
2.
sunlight
Yeah,
streamed
I've won
into
twice
the
now.
chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And and that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
We're free.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
A whole new world. Happy Stanley. Beat the game. We did it. We beat the game. We're back in our office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Different.
mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But which way? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might coming to a
Okay,
step.
hold on. Should I... Is this all there is to the game? Or should I get the DLC? Is there more now? Is this the end? Does anyone know? There's a bunch more endings. There's so many endings. Okay. Let's go.
This is the story of
You
a
don't
man
have to listen to
named
the narrator.
Stanley.
There's 40 plus endings.
Stanley worked for a company in a
Should we just not listen to him
Already
at
this was
all?
uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave
Like
it
no matter
again
what happens, just
in
don't
his
listen to
life.
him.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You can try other doors? They're closed.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's some... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
I don't
you
trust it.
something beautiful.
I don't trust it.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Is it?
Stanley walked through the red door.
You should know better than to tell me where I have to go.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Perhaps you don't understand. I do not listen to anyone.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead,
I'll
Stanley.
always find
You
my
want to
blue
know
door.
so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well,
Yes.
don't let me stop you. You see,
Ooh.
there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms,
I like it,
exposed
though.
developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd
Yes.
written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help
did.
me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
No, I wanted
Work
to
with
see
me. You've given me
exactly this.
Absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This
Star
already
William,
feels
thank you for the-
leaps
thank you for the
ahead of
prime
where
sub.
we were before.
What do you say?
Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No, I'm gonna go this way. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Worldwide leaderboard. Completed in 2 seconds or something? What? I'm confused. What is this? Only the worst 3% of the players chose a blue door. Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity
Is that
to give
like
it some playtesting.
One as
You
in
wouldn't
like
mind taking a
1
look
is the
at it, would
best
you?
or 5 is the
Perfect.
best?
Let me boot it up.
Ooh, what do you say?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You'll
Okay.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Let me just look at that way.
I think the art world will really
Yep,
take
that is cardboard.
notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
It's fine, chat. It's just cardboard. See?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
But I'm
Your
having
input
fun.
was extremely valuable.
Okay,
oh, hey,
press-
since
I
my
press
game
the
was so
button, I'll
awful,
press the
why don't we
button.
play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At
Minecraft!
last, the one thing you've always
I love
desired,
Minecraft.
a game I had absolutely
can't jump.
nothing to do with. But is it enough?
You can't jump.
Tell me that,
No.
Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I like
Well, I'll say
Minecraft.
this. I'm done making things for you.
I want to play Minecraft.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where? Where are you building? Where are you building?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Oh, it's not a house, is it?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
No, I want to go inside.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
like it.
But you've
Third
only
house.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please,
Didn't-
step
doesn't-
inside
doesn't make-
and make yourself comfortable. Isn't
Yay.
it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come
No,
along,
I
Stanley.
like dirt.
We have to go mining.
Okay. I like this. Can I go to the beach? No. Okay. Down we go.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. I can see.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
But I like Minecraft. I was having fun.
Yes! I
Where are
don't
we?
even know what this game is, but I love
Where are
it.
we?
You,
Portal?
trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it
Broke
out.
something.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this
Wait,
is.
I'm reading. It is Portal. Open the door. Okay. Let the thing fall on my head.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Yay! I am a genius.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more.
I feel like I wasn't meant to do that. Did I break the game? Uh-oh. Oh. What happened? Chad, where are we? I think we weren't meant to do that. He broke it. He's not even talking. Can't press anything. I'm so confused.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
I think we lost
He
again.
needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Did we lose the game again? Okay, won twice, lost twice. That's fine. We'll go again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want to do that again. Jump off the thing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Okay.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
I
first,
can't open
just to
doors.
admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Can we do the red door this time? Sure. Let's do the red door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
I'm
but
gonna
the
miss.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
I missed.
Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I didn't mean to miss.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's try it again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, I can do this. Maybe from this.
Look, Stanley,
This
I
point of
think
view.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
I think I could
foot
go down
here.
there. I just don't
I'm
know
not
how.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
I need a
convinced that I
card.
want something
Okay.
bad to happen to you? Why?
How did I get down there?
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
You led us
I
into
wanted
a
to
loop.
stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
I love this
Here,
game.
Let me show you.
Oop. Door.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Ooh, space.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Do I feel happy, chat?
No, wait. Where are you going?
Away.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Dude, I won't die from stairs.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Fine.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Dude, is Loki in love with you? Isn't everyone? Don't jump. Jump. This is calling for a poll. Can we have a poll, please? A very short one, please, though. I don't know if, like, me just standing here is gonna do something. Wooden pole. Jump or don't jump. Hey, Doris. Oh, you're so cute. Chat, you can choose. You can choose in poll. Okay, it's a very clear winner. Oh my god, wait. Okay.
No! Oh,
I'm fine.
thank God. You no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Doesn't sound convincing.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you... My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw
Doris is-
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill
Doris is
yourself
drinking
to
out
keep
of
me from being happy.
my glass.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Is he a deviant now? She's drinking from my glass. She's so cute. I can't wait. Are you gonna drink more? Good job. Good job, Doris. I'm proud of you. Doris is hydrating. Doris says you should hydrate too. Okay, let's go. It's very quiet. I don't like it.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
That is so
I just
sad.
wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Fine, I'll
It
go
looks
back.
like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one, do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Ooh, shapes and colors.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Why is the narrative sad? What if I jump down? What happens if I jump down here? Okay, I can't. Never mind. He's sad. Why is he sad? He's quiet now. Okay. It's guilt tripping.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I feel bad now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where do we go now?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Stay in
to
your
admire
office for longer time?
It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions,
How do I
it's
get down
incredible
there?
he wasn't fired years ago.
It's an open door, so there has to be a way down. Key card.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
On the
nothing but
trucks.
you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince
are
you
really
of this,
right
but I
underneath this.
really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
I can't jump.
Look, let
Oh,
me prove
I messed
it.
up.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I forget I can't jump, like, over railings and stuff.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked
Through the
red
blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley oh, thank God you are willing to
It's
listen to me.
Zaylin, thank you for the
You see that I
raid.
really have wanted
Hello.
you to be happy
Hello,
all this
raiders.
time. The problem is all
Thank
these
you.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
We're playing
I
the
wanted to
Stanley
stop.
Parable.
I would,
Really
we
confusing.
would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Basically,
And I think,
voice tells us
well,
what
I
to do,
think I
and we
have
do
a
the opposite.
solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay, it's fine.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Hmm?
Okay, we're back here. Do we stay here?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Serena, thank you
If
for the
we
5
just
gifted
stay
subs.
Right here, right in this moment, with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay, let's stay here. Do we have to do something? What do you think of this game, Chad? Let him be happy for a second. You have to jump again? Does nothing happen if I just stay here? I don't like his happiness. Okay. Okay, nothing's happening.
No, wait. Where are you going? no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Not saying anything.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No! What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
Just one jump. One jump won't
Please,
kill us.
No, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Just one jump. Just one.
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
But I move. I move a lot.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No. No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Just standing there will be boring.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you? No, perhaps not. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
I love your
You'll throw
game.
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me
No,
from
I want to
being
continue the
happy?
game.
Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a
We're
choice
all
after
allergic to
all.
happiness.
Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay. What now? Ooh, messy. I can't click here.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It's
What
messy
could it
again.
mean?
Dories.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I even get back to... Like, can I get to...
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the
Effects
correct
downstairs.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Someone said to
Perhaps
jump
he
on the
wanted to
vans.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can I even jump on the wall vans? Can you ride the crane to the other end? I can. Or can I just jump down here? Into the boxes, maybe. There's no way on the bridge where we can jump? Try the boxes.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and
Nope.
no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful. All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Yes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What bucket?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can I go for here? No. Bucket?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize it, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
I tried the chair in
powerful.
the corner and it didn't work.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Either way, Chad, we have like 10 minutes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I'm so confused. I can't open any other doors. I'm so confused.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Unplug the phone? You can do that?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's unplug the phone. Might be the last thing we do. Because my alarm is about to ring. Dories.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I should try more doors.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Andy YI
I'm
just
not
wanted to
asking for
wish you
me,
Happy New Year less than
I'm asking
3.
for
Thank
her.
you. Happy New Year's to you too.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Good job, Chad.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
That's not what happened.
Picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh. He got us.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Dory the Crow,
Less?
thank you for the 7
And
months.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and
Yawn.
problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce
2 +
the
4 fish.
material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly
Danger
informed
everywhere.
on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. can't jump off anymore.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Is there a key card anywhere? No.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late. Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
And you
How
get
can
through
I
the
get back
door.
to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
There's to be a way to get there, right?
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Is there a way?
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
Because I can get on the chairs.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
But I can't get on the table.
I have to.
Oh.
Thought he was so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have
You
destroyed
just make
it
my
and
day
been
less than 3.
victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
This is never ending.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chat, I need to pause it here. Because I need to go. Ooh, door is drinking out of my glass. Doris is hydrating, you should too. Let me shine some light. She's so cute.